Okay, today I am showcasing my creative world. Most of these were made by tutorials. So, yeah, I do not, none of these buildings are mine. I just built them by following tutorials, except for that. Except for this. That's my own building. Yeah, how about we start there? Uh, I single-handedly built all of these, but I did not come up with the planning for them. So up here, you've got a small little base with a few floors, couple floors, so nothing too intricate. But I think it's kind of cool how you can walk into there. You got a bigger space. Same exact thing over here. This didn't take very much planning or anything, I just straight up built it. Yeah, so nothing major. That was a fish tank. Don't know where the fishes went. Probably despawned. I will try to link all the tutorials in the descriptions for these builds. Yeah, there's this. Let's not talk about that. Dome. Yeah, I just spend my time building stuff in creative sometimes. So, my second building that I've ever built other than the house that I had to take down for more room, was it. So this is technically my first big building. And it was supposed to be the Empire State Building, but as you can see, it's at a very high scale. I didn't realize that. And then, well, we can go inside. The floors are not finished because I never really had time to do that. But yeah. So, not too intricate or anything. But, next building that I had built is the Freedom Tower. If you want to get a good look at that. It does not use the alternating colors, but I think it looks close enough. It doesn't have the spire, but like, it looks pretty, it's okay. This does have floors. You could probably see through the windows anyway. This is the base of this gray glass. And then once you go up, oh, by the way, this and the Empire State Building were both built in survival, and mining for stone for that was a hassle for that. So, that was horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way to the top, show you what it looks like. Pretty nice view, especially with all the glass, and it's not like skinny windows. So I'm not gonna look out at the things I haven't shown you yet. Alright, now I have to you know what? Just let me do that. Why not? Alright, so the next thing I built, I believe, is... What is the next thing I had directly built? Oh, these townhouses right here. They weren't too bad. These were also built in survival. It wasn't too bad to make that. I like them. You go in them. It's pretty small, but it's nice. And that's nice. So, none of them are directly finished on the interior, and I probably don't plan on doing that, as these are relatively old. So, after that, I kind of had quit on the world and stopped this thing was only like 3 layers up, so let me think. What did I build next after that? I'm pretty sure it was this. And I messed up a lot of stuff on it, but it still looks pretty nice. And then after that, oh, actually this was directly after. Okay, I'm sorry. I built this. I was not aware that these rings had absolutely no space in them, and that the only space in this building was this small pyramid. But it still looks nice. It's like a kind of beacon for our world, and this is a downtown area, and I hope to expand it. But so what I built next after that was this. We can go inside of it. Those windows, they're very small, and they don't really line up the floors, because I had messed up a little. So this has like 2 or 3 floors. I think it has 3 if I remember correctly. No, it has 2, it has 3. And it's pretty nice, so I'll say that. I just want to go in order, because the buildings get progressively bigger. So I'm going to go in order of time. So I believe next, after that, I had built this. Oh, I forgot to show that. Yeah, there's this pagoda. It doesn't have anything in it. Pagodas really don't have things in them anyway. From what I've heard, I don't live in Japan, so I don't know. If you want to see the interior, I mean, this was very detailed, so it took a while to build following a tutorial. But the inside looks pretty nice, and the rest of the floor is pretty boring, so. So after that, I attempted building the bird hall arrow, following a tutorial, and it didn't come out so good. So let's just ignore the fact that it doesn't look that great, and go to the fact that, hey, it's a tall building, and it takes forever to go up the stairs, so I'm not going to. After that, I had built the Willis Tower. Sears Tower. It's located in Chicago, Illinois. Nowhere near I live. Okay, that's not true. And if you want to get a good shot of everything I've showed you so far, right here, I'm trying to not show everything else. This is a pretty tall building. It stands at, I think, 330 at its peak, and it looks really cool. So that didn't take that long to build, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I used a little world edit. 380, okay. So after the Willis Tower, I'm not sure what I tried. I'm not sure what I did, but since we're going over size, this is a little bit smaller. This is the Shanghai World Financial Center, and that really did not take a long time. It was like 30 minutes. And after that, I had built this. I really love this house. It is very nice, and I like what I've added to it using some mods. And the inside looks pretty nice, and I did my best to add some nice stuff. I don't like that sound of walking on calcite. You can see, and the inside is pretty nice. I mean, you know, got your, what is that? Whatever. You got your, living, what? You got your bedroom in here. The kitchen is right here. You go up, you can watch some TV. Yes, there are Jamaican flags littered all over. I may or may not have a sibling that is Jamaican. A shower, because that's like the only thing that was included in the furniture pack. The bathroom was hard to map out because I was like, I gotta add stuff so people don't like seeing, even though I play by myself in this house. Yes, you can sit on here. It's toilet paper that doesn't work. Thing that works. The mirror does not, though. You come out here, sit, enjoy the view, cityscape, because you live in downtown. And there are houses that are outside of downtown, so don't worry. Oh, I didn't do this one. It looks pretty dang cool. This also didn't take very long to make. Believe it or not. Because it's really nothing special. But props to the guy that made this. And I really didn't know what to add in here, so I was like, okay, well, this could be like a little restaurant. You know, I put beds here for some reason. Because I play by myself. And it gives a pretty nice view of a lower angle. So not sure why I put that lamp there, probably just for lighting some up, so I'm going. And so I'm saving the best for last. You can kind of see what I'm talking about on my left, but technically this was after those. Got AON, which is a building in California, in Los Angeles, I believe. And it wasn't that hard to make, and I made a little symbol. I'm happy how that A turned out. And then we got the school. We don't talk about how the hallways do not match the school size, and that you can barely find your way through because the classrooms are located in specific positions. Let's not talk about any of that. Yeah. Okay. I cannot find the other classroom, no matter how hard I look. I cannot find the other classroom I built. And these up here are also some of my favorite mansions. I'm sure you guys can tell what that is just by taking a little look at it, but I'm still going to save it. Yeah. I went a little off the tutorial for that because people were saying that he was not telling us everything about it and changed stuff without telling people, so I just added my own roof details and interior. Well, there's no interior for that, but this is a pretty nice area, but for how big it looks, it really doesn't have that much space. It has one bedroom, all the doors are wide open, which I really like that aspect when you walk in, especially at nighttime. It's really cool, and that was a good idea. I mean, there's also this part, the chimney. You got a little that there, and then lay down that. Look out the window to your wall, because you're rich. And this mansion didn't take as long as it looks. And I'll show you the cityscape from out here later. So that's the one side of the mansion. There's different roofing details, sort of, on each side. I mean, it's really just that. That's different, and that. But I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I haven't added anything to that part. I don't know if I even should. I think it came out pretty good, though. I mean, it doesn't look bad. The inside is really big. I need the key card. I use a few mods because it just makes the gameplay more enjoyable. Like this. Just more fun. And there's a load of space in there. Skyscrapers, but it's more accessible than going up floors. Or maybe liking floors, and that's for sure. And the fact that you can make more floors with such a size building, it's just really nice. Yeah, you can access the roofing here. Can't get in, can't get out. So yeah, very loud. The doors. I like this little. You can kind of just watch TV or something. Another area with TV and a bed. That kind of isn't an exit, by the way. So yeah, you can do all that. I haven't made an entrance to that yet. And last but definitely not least, oh yeah, that's just, I went off track of the tutorial because I could not stand to wait that long, and I have quite a bit of patience, by the way. But that was just, I didn't feel like it. Quite a bit of patience for building though. These projects take several hours each. So, except for that. And I bet you can guess what this is. If you're from New York, this is by far my favorite. This took an extremely long time. I had to copy and paste the sides and copy and paste the second tower without the spire, because it just to make this first side right here, it was an extremely long time. But really, oh, I love that spire though. It just looks so nice. And the inside, oh yeah, there's that illusion where you turn and turns black, you go over here, turns gray. So yeah, that's really nice. These are the mechanical floors, by the way, that they add. And they look pretty realistic. And the top of this is like 460. I had to use a mod that corrupted my chunks, but it was worth it. And I also use tutorials for this. I'm not that creative. I'm using pretty detailed mod for texturing. So there's subways, like these are life-size buildings. They're pretty big if you put them in a world, but they look like nothing in here. Cafe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be linking tutorials for this. Quite a bit. If you want to see what it looks like from the top, well, the top is mechanical floors. We'll go the one under it. This is going to take a while. Probably cut it out. Oh. By the way, it does not throw you off. It just keeps going up, even though it's on a different side. Useless detail, but whatever. And this is an extremely high building. I'm talking about the spire. Like, the floors do not go extremely high, but the spire does. So these are the mechanical floors. This is the last under the mechanical floor, I believe. Yes, it is. And you can look out, and like I said, I don't like skinny windows, but it really adds to the effect of this building. And you can look out anyway, so, and you're very, very high up. Pretty nice to see. Yeah, the suburbs over there. And what I wanted to also show, I'm gonna have to do this, I'm sorry. I genuinely apologize for that. And whoever is thinking of commenting build a plane, don't do it. Do not comment that, because that is not funny. It is not funny, personally. But, the city landscape, looking from here, out here, if you like go to the top of this building, looks pretty nice. So, and especially if we go out here, considering that you can get roof access, this is a little further out, and you can kind of see. Let me see if I can turn my chunks up. I might have them down a little. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's not gonna lag it. So if we look like this, we capture everything. Yep, corrupted chunks. Had to add a bunch of stuff. I don't really have a lot of room in this world, which makes it difficult. It was only the loaded chunks that were, only the loaded chunks were not corrupted, and that does not give me a lot of space, because I was just building. I did not, explore that much. There was a point where I was doing this in survival. This doesn't count as cheating, right? It's interesting how the pagoda starts looking like a cube that goes in layers. That Japanese pagoda over there starts looking like a cube from up here. But I'm just gonna fly out a little, get a little glimpse of the city. Downtown area. I assume those are mechanical floors on there, just because I followed the tutorial to build it. To build it does not mean that I have all the information about these things. I do not live in Chicago. That just looks flat, though. You can barely see that mansion. That self-proclaimed mansion. But, you know, it looks pretty nice from a distance. I plan to add more. That was supposed to be Shanghai Tower, but the tutorial instructions were a little confusing. I'm a little surprised my PC can handle this. But yeah, that's all. That is my city. And if you want to see me build more, then hit the like button, subscribe. It tells me that you like it. Obviously, if you dislike, that means you dislike it. Dislike. That is not what it means. For my Caribbean peoples watching this. Alright. Peace out.